Hello friends, this is Terry with your Leo full moon astrology report, and I am so excited about this Leo full moon because Leo is the sign that is ruled by the sun, and I am just craving the sun so bad right now. We are at -4 degrees in Central Oregon where I live. It is so cold and wintry, and Leo offers us the promise of summer. And I just had to wear my crown because Leo is so regal. And I am a Leo rising, so this full moon will be crossing my first house. And I'm already feeling those lioness vibes coming in strong. It always has me feeling like a queen, even in the middle of a harsh, cold, snowy winter that we suddenly find ourselves in. And I love to manifest with the lunar cycles. I love to use the new moon to set an intention and the full moon to manifest it, right? And so if you set a new moon intention for Leo new moon in August of 2023, this Leo full moon is the time to really manifest that wish, that intention. And I posted an intention for myself that I really wanted to get funding to build an ADU in our backyard. And here it is, January, and it's the full moon Leo, and we are receiving money to build this ADU. So that is how you can manifest with the new moon and the full moon. Perhaps you just made a new moon intention at the beginning of the year on that January new moon cycle of the Capricorn. And then in July, when we get that Capricorn full moon, maybe your intention will come into fruition. And I always think it's almost like farming. You plant the seeds, and so often people get confused and they want to plant a seed of intention on the new moon for the month, and they just want it so quick. They want it that same full moon of that same lunar cycle, and that is not the way manifesting with the moon works. You plant for this new moon, and it's 6 months out. But I am reaping the rewards of something that I planted a seed of intention in last Leo new moon. So I just want to inspire you to use the new moons to set an intention for something that takes 6 months or 6 lunar cycles to come back to you, and it will work. It's magic. And this new moon Leo is so intense, so powerful, because we have Pluto finally entering Aquarius once and for all. Pluto entered Aquarius last year in 2023, if you remember, if you've been watching my reports, and then Pluto had to retrograde back. He had to go back, and he went all the way back to Capricorn, where Pluto was in 2020. It's as if Pluto forgot something during 2020, or Pluto needed to go back and heal something. Maybe there was something traumatic. I don't know if any of you had anything traumatic happen in 2020, but I think so many of us did. And so there was some difficulty, some stress from 2020 that Pluto needed to go back and transform. And now Pluto has finally finished that work, and now Pluto can finally move forward in Aquarius, really ushering in that age of Aquarius finally, as Pluto stations at 0 degrees of Aquarius on this new moon in Leo, which is happening on January 25th at exactly 12:54 p.m. And this is the seed of intention for a collective awakening of our hearts, of our love, a higher love vibration, because Leo rules over the heart. And this full moon Leo is in exact opposition to Aquarius. Leo and Aquarius, if you look on your astrology chart, Leo and Aquarius are opposite signs, right? So this Leo full moon is opposite the sun in Aquarius and now Pluto in Aquarius. And we're going to have a powerful Sun-Pluto conjunction, also known as a Sun-Pluto CAZIMI, on January 20th. This is really big stuff here. And I did a whole separate video on Pluto and Aquarius. I called it Evolve or Die Trying, because that is the nature of Pluto and Aquarius. This is the universe, the world asking us to evolve, and we've got to do something about our world and climate change. And I don't know, I've heard that there's even geoengineering of our climate right now, and perhaps all these incredible winter storms were climate engineering. Do you believe in that? Like maybe they seeded clouds and they didn't do a great job of it because it was like too much, too fast, too much snow. But anyways, we're kind of having to figure out ways and technology to deal with the impending changes on our Earth, on our climate, just for pure survival during this Pluto in Aquarius. So that's why I say evolve or die trying. That's where we are collectively right now. And we're finally moving on from that 29 degrees of Capricorn. Pluto has been stationed at 29 degrees of Capricorn for so long. That powerful anaretic degree of fate and destiny. We have been lingering for almost all of 2023. And I personally have my Pluto at a 29 degrees of Virgo, meaning I have a really strong cup of coffee Pluto. I know Pluto really well. We go way back. We're best friends. And I have just a stellium of planets in Scorpio, the sign that is ruled by Pluto. So I understand this death, transformation, and rebirth cycle that Pluto brings more than anyone, and I can walk you through it. I can help you through the alchemy of Pluto. I love Pluto. I'm a strong Pluto. And some people really fear that anaretic 29 degrees of Pluto that we were in. I saw so many fear-based astrology readings, and it can be a sign of crisis, sure. But I see that anaretic 29 degrees, and maybe it's because I have a 29 degree Pluto, and I don't see it as all negative. I see it as an opportunity that comes from crisis. Whenever you have a crisis, there's always a gift, an opportunity within it to heal, to change, to transform, to go through that metamorphosis that allows you to rise up into your own personal power. And Pluto rules power, including our own personal power. So, you know, we're just coming out of this 29 degrees into this 0 degrees. This is that death, transformation, rebirth, opportunity to rise up from a state of destruction. Like the phoenix, that is the sign of Pluto, that phoenix rising from the ashes. I think a way more constructive, positive way of looking at that 29 degrees of Capricorn birthing into the 0 degrees of Aquarius is that this is full of potential. What we have learned, the important lessons that came from 29 degrees of Capricorn, they have prepared us so that we can be reborn into the age of Aquarius at 0 degrees. And it offers so much hope for the great collective awakening that is coming on our planet. Maybe you're feeling it. Let me know in the comments if you're feeling an awakening that is really coming into so many people's hearts. There is a heart opening, a heart chakra. The heart is going to become the focus moving forward. And I think it's just perfect that Pluto's entering an Aquarius on this Leo full moon, ruler of the heart. Just breathe that in. There's nothing negative about that. This is an opportunity to heal, an opportunity to awaken your heart right now. And if you are a fixed sign, you are really feeling it. I got all my planets are in fixed signs. So wherever you have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, particularly at that 0 degree mark, if you have any planets in the fixed signs at 0 degrees, you're really feeling this collective awakening, this heart chakra opening. And we will be feeling this for 23 years or something. It goes from this full moon until 2043. So I guess that's just about 20 years, right? And everyone has Aquarius somewhere. So it is time to look at your astrology chart. Find the house of Aquarius. This is where you'll be reborn. I have Aquarius in my 6th house of health, routines, and work, and I am figuring out these new ways of work-life balance, and I do feel a rebirth coming into the ways that I work and my routines, absolutely. And wherever Aquarius shows up in your chart, that's where you'll be reborn. That's where the phoenix is rising from the ashes now. And if you don't know, if you don't have a chart, I am going to do a Pluto and Aquarius astrology chart sale. I'll put the link down below, and you get your astrology chart with all your 2024 transits, and I'll take a particularly deep look focus on Pluto and Aquarius and how it is going to affect you. And it's just $88. It's just a one transit focus. It's a hyper focus. I really love just hyper focusing in on some of these transits, because especially Pluto and Aquarius lasting 20 years, you'll want to know where your Aquarius is, what signs, what planets you have, and even looking at 0 degrees for all the fixed signs will be important going forward, because Pluto is staying put. Pluto loves to get into a sign and just stay put for a really long time as Pluto enters Aquarius, ushering in the age of Aquarius. Pluto's sort of the first planet to go forth into Aquarius, and we've all been talking about the age of Aquarius coming forever. I remember we've all saw the play Hair when we were little kids. For me, it was like we're all going to be ushering in this age of Aquarius, and there will be just a sea change. Sorry, my phone. There will just be this sea change coming in this age of Aquarius, where the healers are really going to step into their power and really stepping into power, abundance, and wealth. I really feel that. And Pluto has not been in the sign of Aquarius since 1776. The birth of the United States of America, when we had the revolution that birthed America. And that is the kind of energy that brews with Pluto and Aquarius. People coming together in a revolution. And I am definitely feeling that on our planet right now too. And I think it's really going to be the working class in a type of revolt, because our systems currently are not working. And then we have all the migrants, and there's a revolution of sorts with the migrants coming into America too. I think we're going to see even more strikes and protests and people refusing to do work unless they're paid a living wage. And I hope that teachers and nurses strike, honestly, because I think education and healthcare needs more funding in our world. But we're just going to see people coming together to fight for things in this collective awakening transformation, where it's power to the people and more communal living too. I really see people coming. Aquarius, when we've had a lot of strong Aquarius in the past, that's when people in the 70s were living in communes, and people coming together to do organic farming communities. I'm seeing more of that already popping up, and we'll just have more of that with Pluto and Aquarius. It's really coming together for collaborations, win-win situations, deeper connections. And with that Sun conjunct Pluto at 0 degrees of Aquarius on January 20th, it really is going to wake us up to what is coming in our world with this Pluto in Aquarius. The sun is like shining a light on this transformation, on this new revolution. And this new moon is, like I said, it's opposite that Sun Pluto CAZIMI. And it kind of has us digging our heels in. You might find yourself in some kind of power struggle on this full moon where no one wins. And personally, this transit can amplify some of Pluto's not so great aspects like paranoia, conflict, competition, stalking, drugs and alcohol, and Pluto rules over debt. I know so many people are telling me they're in deep debt, and as our country itself goes deeper and deeper into debt. And we're having that Pluto return in America at the same time. And Pluto is returning to where it was when America was born, America's astrology chart. Pluto is in the second house of wealth and possessions. So all of this is impacting our Pluto in the second house. And our country really needs a financial metamorphosis because our financial system is not working for everyone. And there's just so much corruption, and people have so much fear of change tied to our financial systems. But the whole thing feels a little bit like a house of cards, like it could all just collapse at any minute. So that's kind of scary. And Pluto Sun conjunction can bring a sort of uneasy feeling to this Leo full moon, not gonna lie. A lot of people can't handle the energy of Pluto. I feel lucky that I have a strong Pluto, so I'm like, okay, bring it on. But I think a lot of people will be going into fear, and I say, don't go to fear, go to Leo, go to your heart. Your heart knows, and opening your heart can help you overcome any fear that may come up. And Leo, ruled by the sun, lighting this up, and I think of cats, my cats, just lying in the sun. They follow the sun wherever it's coming in the windows. And those cats just love to take a nap in the sun and just soak it all in and relax. So this Leo full moon, don't worry about what's going to happen. Don't worry about anything scary in the world. Just be like a cat and relax and find the sun and open your heart in that Leo way. And that's what the world needs. The world needs more love. The world does not need your fear. The world needs your love vibration. So get into a higher vibration. I did a sound healing for love, and it really opens your heart. I'll link to it below, and you can listen to that and just get into your love space if you're feeling scared about the Sun conjunct Pluto. And I love a Leo moon, but this one is more intense, and it signifies some kind of unearthing or undoing that's got me a little bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. And our world is so volatile right now. And the last thing we need is Pluto, the planet that rules over plutonium and nuclear energy, empowered by a strong sun. So I heard North Korea's New Year's goal is to annihilate America. There is a lot to fear right now, and Pluto rules over fear. So Pluto conjunct the sun can't just bring up all those fears. But you have to focus on the more positive aspect of Pluto, that is change. And change is going to come now that Pluto's entering Aquarius. And we just have to keep our hearts and minds positive, that it's going to be positive change, that we are headed into this great awakening that may include some revolution on the 3D level, but if you can stay into a higher vibration of love, you will get through it. You will awaken to a higher place. And so many healers and light workers are just being called right now to hold those higher vibrational love vibes. And you really can do that with energetic sound healing. And My Reiki classes are just full to the brim right now with these magical people who want to open themselves to a higher vibrational energy. They want to help spread the light on our planet and healing. So find ways that you can help to be the helper in whatever is coming down the pike from all of this. And right before I started this reading, I just happened to see the Dalai Lama pop up on my YouTube, and the Dalai Lama just today did a message. You can go on YouTube, you can go to the Dalai Lama. He's so amazing. I've seen the Dalai Lama 3 times in person, and he vibrates the highest frequency of love, let me tell you. And right before I started this, he had this divine message saying that we need to focus on a sense of oneness, collective oneness for humanity that will bring peace to our world. And if we can all focus on this collective oneness, we can bring peace to our world quicker than you can imagine. And this is the highest aspiration of Pluto, the transformer, in Aquarius: community, collective consciousness, connection, oneness. When we are all one and opening our hearts and rising up in love, that is the highest aspiration of Pluto, and we can transform into this higher state of oneness, coming together in this collective awakening with a focus on peace and love for our planet. And it begins with each and every one of us doing our own personal healing work and getting into our own personal love state of love to heal our own inner wounds, that Chiron in Aries that really is going to have us all healing our deep inner wounds. And Pluto is going to go in and unearth what needs to be healed this year for everybody. It's like, oh, if you've got something that you thought you healed, maybe it's going to come back to the surface and say, oh, there's still a little bit more of healing. Chiron in Aries wants you to heal it a little bit more so that we can all find oneness. And I just want to read the Sabian symbol for this 0 degrees of Aquarius, where the Sun and Pluto conjunct an old adobe mission in California, with the power inherent in all great human works to endure far beyond the worker's lifespan. And the works and spirit of the Spanish priests who directed the building of the California missions having a lasting influence on the development of this land. These missions remain as a monument to the men who were able to make their mark upon this alien environment. While the sign of Capricorn begins with a symbol of socio-political power, Pluto was in Capricorn, socio-political power. Now we move into Aquarius at its start that presents a more spiritualized and idealistic or creative picture of the social forces at work. And it stresses the enduring character of human achievements that come from a great vision. The symbol speaks of the projection of a noble idea into concrete forms of beauty and significance, the radiation of civilizing power into an institution offering primitive men an opportunity to reach towards a higher, more organized, productive level of activity. And this is the first stage that is about concretization of an idea, which implies immortalization of an individual with a great collective and cultural enterprise. And this is so interesting because I just watched an OPB, Oregon Public Television show about Portland's watershed at Bull Run and the environmental impacts that they made. They saved all these trees around this watershed, and the engineering genius that went into that extremely long pipeline that goes 4 hours away from Mount Hood all the way to Portland, running completely on gravity. There's no pumps that need to be working for this watershed. The water literally just goes downhill with using gravity. And the main engineer who drew out all the plans, talk about leaving a legacy behind. And I hope he was rewarded well for that system, which still works today. It was done like at the turn of the century. And I think how few of us get the opportunity in life to do anything that is that long lasting in your lifetime. So what idea will be your legacy? What would you want? No pressure on this full moon, but thinking about what kind of legacy you could leave behind on this Leo full moon, moving into this powerful Pluto in Aquarius. I think that Sabian symbol really works well. And this full moon, we also have Venus entering Capricorn on the exact same day. Venus enters Capricorn, where fun-loving Venus just loves to have fun with her love and money, but she gets a little bit more serious and practical than usual when she enters Capricorn. It's like the party is over and it's time to pay your bill and get back to work and stop buying all those pretty shiny things. Venus in Capricorn wants you to stop splurging and start paying your bills and investing in your 401k and get down to business and go back to work, Venus. And so Venus isn't having as much fun in Capricorn, but she'll be, she will be entering Aquarius later. So that will be a little bit more fun. And then maybe Venus is going to meet up with Pluto and have a Venus-Pluto conjunction, right? We'll be talking about that in the videos to come. And Venus and Mars finally separate from their tense square. Remember, Venus and Mars were in that square. I talked about it, new moon Capricorn. And whatever was blocking your love life, if there were obstacles or you were just in a fight or something, is going to go away so that your relationship can recover now when Venus moves into Capricorn. There may still be some relationship drama that shows up on this Leo full moon, but you won't be boiling over like you might have been at the new moon. And you may just have a little lover's quarrel still from that Venus and Mars square, that diamond making pressure on your relationship. But you should each just go into your own corner, like when the bell rings in a boxing match. It's time to go into your own corner and just wait it out a little bit, because you will be feeling better about your relationships moving forward after this full moon. And January 27th, Uranus will station direct. Is everyone going direct now? I think all the planets are going direct, and we can finally get things done again. And I just did my 9-star key astrology reading, and everything is so productive over there too. And we're moving into a 6 metal star month. It's time to make some money because everything's going direct. And Uranus will be semi-sextile, sextiles are good, to that North Node Aries, reminding us that something big is really coming soon. April, total solar eclipse in Aries. Get ready for it. If you are an Aries or a Libra, or you have Aries North Node, Libra North Node, South Node, you're really going to be feeling it. And I did a separate astrology report for that Aries, Libra, North Node, South Node. Check it out, because there's some big changes that you may encounter in 2024. And now I just want to do an astrology reading for each of the 12 signs, just a little mini reading. So you can find your sign and listen. Aries, you are being called on to step into your power this month and get creative to find new ways to make money in 2024. And you have so much vital life force energy. This could also mean fertility. So if you want to get pregnant, this full moon is really a good time to try to make a baby. This is your best chance for getting pregnant in 2024. And if you don't want to get pregnant, just be careful, Aries. Taurus. This full moon has you wanting to stay home, get cozy, and just nourish yourself with some home-cooked meals. Perhaps you just want to enjoy dinner at the table with your family or friends. Full moon is crossing your 4th house of home and family. Maybe you're thinking about buying a home in 2024 as the best investment for all that money that you made in 2023. And this would be a wonderful time to find your home to buy in 2024. And if you live in Bend, I can even help you. I'm a realtor. Gemini. This moon is lighting you up. You will be seen this month and recognized and rewarded. And this is the best time to promote yourself and communicate with your audience. It could be a blog, a podcast, email marketing. Spend some time connecting with people you want to work with or advertising to get the word out about how great you are and really build a following now. You are in such an influential state, Gemini. Cancer. It seems like you've been working so hard all of 2023, but not exactly earning as much money as you should be. This full moon, all of that is about to shift. You may suddenly receive a bonus or get a pay raise, or if you're self-employed, you'll get new customers who truly honor your worth and are willing to pay big money for your services. If you are self-employed, this is the time to raise your rates and receive your true worth for the work you are doing in 2024. Leo, this is your full moon, and maybe now you will manifest those intentions that you set way back in August 2016 on the Leo new moon. Good things will find you this month, but you may be feeling a little lack of confidence, which is not normal for a Leo. But I recommend doing some of those I am affirmations, looking at yourself in the mirror. So I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am loved, I am abundant, I am succeeding, I am receiving now. Leo, that is your homework, to look into your own eyes and ask, believe, and receive for all that you desire. Virgo, this month is all about letting go, decluttering, cleaning out your house, and getting ready to manifest in 2024. There is something new that is coming to you, but it wants you to really purge and get rid of all the old heavy things that are blocking your path, anything that is holding a heavy energy. Maybe you have something from a past relationship that is bogging you down. Maybe it's something in your living room. Look around your house. Maybe you want to do an energetic space clearing right now, just to clear out anything that is getting you in your way from moving forward on this new path ahead, and maybe connecting with new friends or starting a new relationship. You just want to get really clear before you begin again. Libra, this is a month to collaborate with friends in win-win collaborations that you can both benefit and prosper from. And you will just want to spend more time with your friends, your boss babes, and really using your Jedi mind powers to figure out what your next plan of action is to manifest all that you desire. Scorpio, this month is ruled by your 10th house of career, and your career is really taking off. But this is a time to hyper focus on exactly what you want to be doing in 2024, because you may just be doing too many things. and just scattering your energy onto too many projects. And it would be better if you could hone in on just a few career goals and projects instead of trying to do it all. But you will have opportunities that just land in your lap this month to really bring your career to a better level, and maybe you're going to get a promotion, or if you're self-employed, you're going to get new clients who really appreciate you and are willing to pay your worth. So your career is just lighting up this month. Take every opportunity. This is not the time to go on vacation, Scorpio, because you will want to really take advantage of these opportunities that are coming your way for the whole Leo full moon cycle. Sagittarius, you are going to like this Leo full moon because it emphasizes travel and vacations. Those are two of your favorite things. And this is a time when perhaps you could travel for work, or you could sneak off, maybe go somewhere sunny to do a work-related class or coursework. And if you can just combine work and play and travel all at the same time, that would be the trifecta for Sagittarius. And have your vacation be paid for by work and go somewhere sunny and warm and lay on a beach, but calling it work. That's your goal, Sagittarius, and I know that's something that you love to do. And it's also a good time to take a course or education, workshop, and really learn a new skill. Capricorn, this month is about your profits and loss and your taxes and getting really clear about your finances. Things that I know Capricorn is normally so good about, but you are running through the 8th house of sex, death, and taxes. So it's time to get really clear about your financial situation, paying off any debts, and getting ready to be ready for someday you can retire in style. Aquarius, your love life really comes into focus in this Leo full moon with that Pluto and Sun in your sign. Something is transforming in your relationship. And I think it could be a breakup, but maybe it could be getting engaged, or that your relationship transforms to the next level in a good way. There will be a lot of change in the way you are in a relationship. If you're single, you'll probably get partnered. If you're in a relationship, you might get divorced, but it could also just be a transformation of the way that the two of you are together. So much can happen for you, and you are just stepping into this whole cycle with Pluto in your sign, transforming everything you are and everything you're doing and your relationship. So just take some time out, give yourself time and space to figure out what is going on and what your next steps forward will be. And Pisces, this is a time to really focus in on your health and routines and how can you get more exercise and movement in your day and eat nourishing foods. And I hope that you've made some resolutions to improve your health in 2024, because health is really going to be coming into focus for you this year. So take care of yourself, get the massage, do the self-care, join the yoga class. Do everything you can to really nourish yourself and give yourself lots of time and space to just have better wellness in 2024. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.